Today when I was going into the market to buy some vegetables, I accidentally saw this cassava leaves, or we call it manyokka color. I was so excited to get a bunch of this manyokka leaves or cassava leaves, and I was hunting for these leaves for a decade now, since I arrived in the US, but only today I was able to find this manyokka color. And here you get these cobra chilies, or we call it nai. I'm going to add this nai for this cassava leaves mallum. Subscribe to Nazeema's Taste of Home. Press the bell icon for latest updates. According to the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, manioc is the fourth largest food crop in developing countries after rice, maize and wheat. Manioc or manyokka is a major source of carbohydrates source for some 800 million people worldwide. Its leaves also contain protein and are edible to eat. This manyokka leaf mallum is a very popular dish in Sri Lanka. Like any other type of mallum, it can be mixed with scraped coconut and cooked over low heat. And manyokka leaves are also rich in nutrients and fiber, which we need in our daily life. In addition, manyokka leaves can be used as animal food too. Grow manyokka as much as possible to save your family from future food crises. Now let's get into the recipe. I removed the leaves from the stems and I'm rinsing it few times, and I will drain the water now. Now I'm going to chop this roughly, and then I'm going to pound this in a mortar and a pestle. I have a small stone mortar and a pestle. I have finished chopping this. Now for this we need some shallots and some green chilies, but today I'm going to use this cobra chilies, or we call it nai. And then we need some scraped coconut. After chopping, I'm going to pound this in the mortar and pestle. In Sri Lanka, we usually pound this in a mortar and a pestle. This is a small stone mortar and a pestle, so I'm going to do it in small batches, but if you have a bigger one, you can do it at once. Now after pounding, I'm going to add the shallots and the cobra chilies too. Instead, you can add green chilies at this time and pound it again. Do not over pound it, so it will become like a paste. Now let's remove this to a small bowl, and for the next batch I'm going to add the shredded coconut, because my mortar and pestle is so small I can't do it at once. Now I'm going to pound it again. Do not over pound it, just pound it to combine. Now let's remove it to the same bowl and then combine everything together now. Now finally let's add salt as needed and a very tiny pinch of turmeric powder, and then give a good mix. Now let's do the tempering. Add a tablespoon of oil. When the oil heats up, let's add a half teaspoon of cumin seeds and mustard seeds, followed by a handful of chopped shallots. Add some dried red chili pieces for the tempering and give a quick mix. And then let's add the pound manyokka leaves. I'm not going to add any water. I'm going to cook this in medium to low heat for 5 to 7 minutes until all the moisture is absorbed. Make sure not to close the pan. Now I have been cooking this for about 7 minutes. Now let's serve this. Now I can feel the nice aroma of this delicious mallum. I'm going to serve this with some white rice and fried karavala and some rasam and some papadums. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. Spread the joy of cooking. See you soon with another interesting recipe. Thanks for watching. See you later.